Hello. The existing system of common law, based on established practice and custom, remained in place after the Norman conquest. Statute law, introduced by legislation, became more of a feature from around 1300, replacing outdated common law elements. In the early 12th century, Henry I, in an attempt to ensure greater uniformity in the legal system and a more consistent approach to the application of law across different regions by county courts, introduced what was known as the Eyre, periodic visits to the county court by itinerant judges, appointed by the Crown to hear civil pleas and pleas of the Crown and to check on the conduct of local officials, with the power to issue fines for irregularities. The resulting fines and confiscations formed a welcome extra income stream for the Treasury. The term Eyre derives from the Latin itinere, meaning travel, from which we get our word itinerary. Hints of the first use of the system can be found in the pipe rolls of the 1160s, and the approach may have been introduced at the Assize of Clarendon in 1166, although the earliest surviving Eyre roll dates from 1194. Justices in Eyre were appointed from members of the Court of Common Pleas, one of the three main royal courts, along with the King's Bench and the Court of the Exchequer. The royal courts evolved from the Anglo-Saxon witan and the later Curia Regis, the King's Council, a governing body of advisers and administrators. When it was founded, the Court of the Exchequer dealt chiefly with resolving disputes over the administration of Crown revenues, but over time its role expanded to dealing with cases under common law. The Court of the King's Bench was particularly concerned with those cases in which the Crown had an interest, and dealt with serious criminal cases together with individuals bringing their suit before the King's Court or appealing the decision of lesser courts. Although based in Westminster, until around 1400, the King's Bench travelled with the King. Below the King's Bench was the Court of Common Pleas, or Common Bench, which was permanently based at Westminster and was established as a subdivision of the King's Bench by Henry II in the 12th century to pronounce judgment on civil cases between subjects. The main role of the itinerant justices was administrative. Effectively, they acted as an inspectorate, checking on royal revenues and ensuring the county courts were operating effectively. But, as we noted, they also heard civil pleas and pleas to the Crown, and over time the role became increasingly judicial. The arrival of the justices in Eyre would have been a major local event, attracting a large gathering. Counties were grouped into circuits. A Midland circuit included Staffordshire, Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire, Northamptonshire, Shropshire, Herefordshire, Warwickshire, Oxfordshire, Huntingdonshire, Cambridgeshire, Buckinghamshire and Berkshire. As county palatines with autonomy beyond royal jurisdiction, Durham and Chester were exempt. Circuits were supposed to be completed every 7 years, but intervals varied and a considerable backlog of cases awaiting a hearing soon built up. More regular commissions of oyer and terminer, from Anglo-French hear and determine, were established to deal with outstanding serious cases in specific counties. War with France led to the Eyres being temporarily suspended in the 1290s, and only took place occasionally afterwards, before they were finally abandoned in the 14th century. The last surviving Eyre roll is dated 1348. Nominally, the King's Bench assumed the role of the Eyre, but additional measures were required to deal with a legal system under pressure from the amount of crime. Among those additional measures was a special itinerant royal commission known as Trailbaston. That, and an anonymous ballad on the process known as the Outlaw's Tale, will be my subject next time. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons and click on the notification bell to be informed when the next video is available, or you can subscribe by clicking on the rose window over my shoulder.